Good evening, Green Wave Nation. We play a little Southern Miss this evening. This is Game 4 of the 2028 season. We are 3-0. As you can see, the scores of the 3 previous games. We beat the hell out of Ole Miss last weekend. 52-13, and it wasn't even that close. Anyway, let's go look at top 25. USC is first. LSU is second. We are number 3 in the country. Pittsburgh, TCU, Georgia, Oregon, Kansas State, Oregon State, Florida State, Clemson. Ole Miss dropped all the way to 12th after the loss to us. Ohio State, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Washington State, Virginia Tech, Tennessee there at number 19. Texas A&M 20, Colorado, Houston, Arkansas, Michigan, South Carolina. So let's go back to the schedule. Show you the remainder of the schedule. After the Southern Miss game, we start conference play against USF. Then go to Navy. Then go to Charlotte. Then North Texas. We have 4 away games in a row. Navy, Charlotte, North Texas, UAB. And we come home for homecoming against Memphis. I guess that's got to be homecoming. They need to put that in the new game. They don't emphasize homecoming enough in this game at all. We play Rice and finish out with Temple. And they all suck, as you can see. We don't play Utsa, so we'll probably be playing them in the championship game, it looks like. Alright, so let's get this party started. I'm putting my mic on mute in case, unless something great happens, I'll get back on here. Here we go.
Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave, and as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback, goes out of bounds at the 25. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under. He's going for it all. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big.
I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you could tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Got it behind the line. It's Morris. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Feeling some heat. He'll pull it down and run. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm now. They're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Past the 25. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I'll tell you, on defense, if you're one of these defensive ends, you better be aware and ready, because this offense will try to hit you with jet sweeps, and you've got to be ready to start tracking that ball sideline to sideline.
Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive, cap it off with a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And, David, I like these guys, too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give other guys help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
The incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. I know you want to prepare for every game the same way, but there's just something different about rivalry games, Jesse.
It's because, Reese, I think players are aware that games like this define your legacy as a player. Your record in rivalry games is something that people are going to talk about for years and years down the road. You have got to show up and play your best football in games like this.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over a football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. They'll try the run. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. He wants to throw. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so
Shaquille Morris with the score. 2-time Heisman Trophy winner.
And that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check.
Quick update on a top 15 flash today. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that score ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over Clemson. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. And the Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Washington. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. And his throw is incomplete.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Touchdown, Tulane. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Dude, you're just thinking, hold him to 3, make him kick a field goal, don't let him score points. Heck no, you turn it into offense. What a play. Catches the ball in the end zone. Take a knee. Take a knee. No, sir. I'm taking this thing all the way back 100 yards to the house. What a play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense on first down. Drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back. And they're not on the same page there.
It's second down.
Now 2nd and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Got it in the middle. It's Whitaker. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Golden Eagles want to move quickly.
Third down coming.
They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Golden Eagles line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with offense.
This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Running back searching for a hole. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They'll try to outflank him with the jet sweep. At the 35, he's loose. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. It's a draw. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Right back to the well. Got enough space. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. They give it to him again. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Ball is free. Oh, the offense averts absolute disaster by falling on that fumble.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it, make sure you keep possession.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play call, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads up play by the QB.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Greenway.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That's a decent first half.
Guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today.
About to start here in the second half. Tulane will kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens. Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Washington. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Gives it to the back on the draw. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down.
Oh, what a great play call. Sneak in the draw. The defense clearly thinking pass, flying up the field. No, sir. A little handoff, a little sneak attack. Great play call.
They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Small gain, I know, but he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Give to the back. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest. And
That's ridiculous.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field. And, hey, he even calls a turnover. That's just great.
He's going to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Trying to get to it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defensive coordinator was really pleased with his unit after registering 3 sacks last week. He wanted to add a few more wrinkles in their blitz packages to see if they could build on that in this game. So far, they hadn't gotten to the QB until that last play just now. Now let's find out if they can crank up the heat.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The Golden Eagles will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Running it back, it's Morris. Makes a move. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Green Wave. And the punishment has been extended. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Southern Mississippi, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Touchdown, Tulane! And the stomping has commenced. A dynamic...
That's what I'm talking about.
Return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick, you can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there and Coleman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Washington. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 1st down, here comes this offense. The give to the tailback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule, and what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Golden Eagles will punt it away on 4th down. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the return, it's Morris. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Here's the give off the left side. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
I just love the play call. You're getting a fast player out in the open field, and it's enough to get you a 1st down.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Trying the left side.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
And how about that? This team is way up in this game, and they're still taking shots in the 4th quarter. There is no let-up.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. That is no good. Guys, after this dominating performance, I guess the head coach wanted to be able to yell at the special teams coordinator.
Man, that was going to be a bomb. There are a lot of NFL kickers that wouldn't make that field goal.
Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
It's complete to the right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Dances away from the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Now on 2nd down. White going to attack through the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. The Golden Eagles decide to punt it away.
Number 14, on to kick it away.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll put the tight end in motion. The give to the left. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. On the option. Now the toss. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll give it to the back. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. At the 40, there he goes. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. They'll ride the hot hand. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matter with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass hits, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this game.
And the quarterback is snowed under.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Give to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
Quarterback will audible. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
It's really easy to get
That'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Shutout 42-0.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular.
Let's look at the stats, shall we? 135 yards on 25 carries and a touchdown for Jamari McClure.
For the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went
There's the
out,
pick,
dominated,
the 100-yard return for Cargo, and there's the punt return by Shaquille Morris.
For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation.
Let's look at the
EA Sports
stats.
College football.
They only had 9 first downs to our 18, only 191 total yards, total offense, 357. It's not that great, but if the 34 carries for 227 yards and 2 touchdowns. They had 25 carries for 96 yards. 6 for 19. Is that Wade? Yeah, for 95 yards. I was only 7 for 15 and 2 touchdowns, 130 yards. Turnovers. Had the pick. They had a pick, which resulted in nothing. Time of possession 8:25 to 19:15. Player stats. You saw that already. Receiving. Let's see. Morris had only 2 receptions today. Slacking. 71 yards and a touchdown. And Hatch had the one on a wide receiver RPO. There's that. All right, let's return to the hub and look at the recruiting. Advance the week. What the heck is that? Next week. I'm dropping on his board. I need to go find a figure out. American Defensive Player of the Week, Quincy Beebe Jr., 2 tackles, 2 for loss. And I got the architect unlocked. Yeah, if I could just get some more coach points now. So I'm going to have to start being, oh no. Now I'm losing my people. I knew that was going to happen. So one thing I don't like about this game is the recruiting seems, I mean, I have 3 winning seasons. I went to the national championship 2 times. You think more people would want to start coming to my school rather than having to fight all these other teams. You know what I mean? Let's see who I am getting. Not many. And what sucks is I'm all out of points. I can't give any more. I need to prioritize. Problem is, I have all of these schools that are, that can just take them if I take points away from the ones that I want to keep. Button. He's in 92. All right. That C plus sucks. Yeah. I have 2 buys back to back. I need to schedule myself differently next time. I really don't know what to do with this guy. I don't like him. No, 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 no. It's that one. I ain't doing that with him. This is the guy I really want. Yeah, I need this guy. So I'm going to send the house off on him. I'm going to schedule a visit. And then I'm going to hard sell him. What I should do is just get rid of some of these halfbacks that I don't need. How many halfbacks do I have? I have 5. And I have every... like this guy. I might just I'm gonna take that off. I'm gonna let him go for a week without nothing. Starve. This sucks. They make this too difficult. I don't know what to do. This one. He's going to Harlem. I don't need all of these guys, actually. I didn't even scout this guy. Or that guy. I need to keep this guy. This cornerback, I need to get him somehow. Alright. I'm not getting him, so I am going to remove this stuff, and I'm actually going to take him off my board. Now, I need actually need that guy. I need to take that off, huh? That freaking sucks, actually. I'm gonna do a... Let's see, there's a... That one's no good. I need to change. No. 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 There you go. Alright, that's all I'm doing for this week. This has been the hardest recruiting in my 3-4 years. I've had people just wanting to come to me, and now it's not that easy. Alright, so we start conference play next week. I am at number 4, which I don't understand how I beat Southern Miss 42-0 and dropped a spot in the top 25. I guess this game is pretty realistic. Who jumped me? Who's number 3 now? Georgia, of course, because they're 2-0. I'm 4-0. Georgia's 2-0, but because they're Georgia and they beat Boise State. No, I'm sorry, they beat Florida State. I guess they're number 18, I guess so. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. Others receiving votes. I had no idea you could do that. UTSA dropped out. Ole Miss and Arkansas also dropped out. So who did Georgia play their first week? I'm interested. Syracuse. And they're not that great. Whatever. LSU, wait. LSU stayed at number 2? Yeah. Oh, look, they beat a big, mighty FCS West team, 44-7. I despise LSU. Anyway, that's going to do it for tonight. I'll probably be on a couple of days. Good night.